Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your messages from your ancestor for December. This is going to be a reading for the people born under the Empress card, the Hangman card or the World card. If you do not know what your tarot birth card is, I filmed a quick video to help you work it out. I will leave you a card right here and it will definitely be in the description box below as well. All the decks that I use are also linked in the description box below if you want to check them out and even get them for yourselves. It's all down there too. So I hope you're doing well. Now I'm going to start your reading by putting out a witch's runes, and I ask that you please bear in mind those are general readings. So I'm going to be channeling different messages from different ancestors, so they may not all resonate with you. So what do my querents born under the Empress, the Hangman and the World cards need to hear for their highest good from their ancestors, please? Let's see what we've got for you as your main message. So we have the Waves card. I believe the people born under the Lovers and the Devil card had this rune too. I hope you can see it because it's a bit small. Now the waves obviously is everything to do with water, so this is going to have a message for you on an emotional level. So you may be feeling slightly overwhelmed, destabilized, emotionally volatile even for some of you. This may have something to do with creativity. You may feel very inspired, particularly if your job or your career is to do with art. But it doesn't have to be just that. You may just be very inspired to start something new, you know, like a side hustle or even a business, or even completely change your career. The water element with the waves also talks about your psychic development. You may be feeling slightly overwhelmed because you're getting lots of intuitive hits. Maybe also you are getting lots of downloads from your past on loved ones and your ancestors. So there may be a lot of that going on basically, and you may also be tapping to a stream of consciousness that you're not accustomed to, is what they're saying to me, and it may be kind of new to you and maybe slightly unsettling, and you may be feeling some kind of uncertainty because of it. It's a very, you know, ebb and flow period of time is what I'm getting. Let me grab my first oracle for you and see what messages come out. Now, obviously, being born under the Empress, Hangman and the World, your ruling number is number 3. And that is a number of creative intent, of growth, of expansion, of needing to actualize things. So you may be feeling, you know, like what we call growing pains, you know, like not necessarily physically, but this uncertainty that you feel when you're growing because you are venturing into uncharted territory. So you have card 17, self-reflection, and you also have card 38, abundance. Wonderful. Let me put my deck on the side so I can talk to you about that. So 17 diminishes to number 8, which is advancement, movement, even travel sometimes. So the card of self-reflection, this is you growing. I was really getting this message, as I said, of growing pains. And this is you growing, but not necessarily, I'm not saying physically, I'm talking about emotionally, spiritually. You're gaining a lot of knowledge. You may be feeling introspective at the moment as well. It's because you need that time to assimilate the downloads that you're getting. It's a period of growth for you. And I'm really getting the energy that your ancestors are trying to say something to you. They're trying to communicate something to you. And subconsciously, you're probably aware of it. You may not be aware consciously, but subconsciously, you're probably aware of it. And your higher self is trying to put you into that mode of self-reflection so that you are more easily accessed. And so that also you can tap into your own psychic gifts. We all have psychic gifts. We don't all choose to use them, and we're not all aware of them, but we do. And so this is something that's a message that just came through, so I just thought I'd tell you about that. And you have abundance coming. I mean, this is like beautiful card. I mean, who doesn't want abundance? Now, it could be financial abundance, physical abundance, emotional or spiritual abundance, but you can see from the artwork in this card that this person is at one with their environment. This is very Empress-like vibes that I'm getting from this card. And you can tell the animals are looking up to this person here. So maybe, and this is just a message for some of you because I just kind of heard it, for some of you, your abundance is going to come from creating something that's special, something that, you know, is just going to spur into your mind. You're going to think, oh, that's it, I know what I'm going to do. You know, you're going to be in a period of meditation, or you've switched off, you're deep in your thoughts, and suddenly you have this idea, this creative idea that's going to bring you abundance, if that's something to do with the physical realm. For others, if it's to do with the emotional realm, the spiritual realm, this is really tapping into your intuition, your psychic gifts, in order to get a better understanding of your life, generally speaking, and the world around you. So let me grab this oracle and see what we've got. So you have the galactic mushroom, which is card 24, the divine matrix. 24 diminishes to 6, which is harmony. Now this card talks about how we are all energy and we are all linked together and linked to source, whether you call it God, the creator, source, you know, whatever it is you call it. The divine matrix talks about how you have been heard, because we are all connected. When we wish for something, when we try to manifest something, it's like we're sending ripples into the universe. And this is your ancestors saying, you have been heard. Abundance is coming. Whether you're asking for emotional abundance, spiritual abundance, material abundance, this is saying, we've heard you loud and clear. Trust that we've heard you. And this is why right now you're going through this phase of either expansion when it comes to your creativity, or you're getting lots of downloads, lots of intuitive hits, because you may be aware that this is coming your way, or you may be seeing signs that abundance is coming your way. But it's all connected, and, you know, if you have been actively trying to manifest and send out a message to the universe that this is what you want, it's been heard. Let me clarify with the tarot. There is also, with the divine matrix, the idea that things happen in at the right time. In other words, in divine timing. You know, the web is being created and things are lining up for you. So you have the Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Lovers, Major Arcana. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy at work you may not be aware of, you've got the Ten of Cups. Oh wow. Okay, so the first thing I notice is that it's all to do with cups. So again, we have this water energy very strongly in your messages from your ancestors. You had the Six of Wands, I saw it because the cards flipped, so it's probably, it's a message that I will need to address. So I'm going to leave it like that so I can talk to you about those two cards as well. So it's all to do with cups, except that Six of Wands at the end. So it's to do with emotions, feelings, intuition, creativity. It's that water element that you've got all over your message. and you have clear progression. You go from the ace, the 3, to the 10 of cups, and even if we count the lovers, it goes 1, 3, 6, 10, which is beautiful because you always want to see progression in numbers. And you have 2 6s, by the way, plus a 6 here, so 6 may be of a significance for you this month, you know, the number of harmony coming back into your life, so pay attention to number 6 if you see it around. So the Ace of Cups represents a brand new beginning, a door that opens, and it's something to do with your self-emotional happiness. The Ace of Cups can be an offer that just makes you feel so happy and also holds the potential of emotionally fulfilling you to the fullest, which is very important because that's always condensed into the aces. It's the beginning but also the potential that they hold. So whatever your cup of joy is, basically. So if it's a relationship, you know, a deep friendship, then that's what it is. If it's a romantic relationship, that's what it is. If it's the birth of a child, the birth of a project, the birth of a business that you really want to have taken off, that's what this represents. It's something that's going to make you very happy. And there's going to be reason to rejoice because the 3 is growth, expansion, and the 3 of Cups is having something to celebrate, having something to rejoice about. So it may be a good time with your family, with your friends, your co-workers, but it can just be something that needs to be celebrated, coming from this brand new door that magically opens, is what they're saying to me, or this opportunity. And you do have this card of abundance, remember. So there is that. And then you've got the Lovers. Now the Lovers is a major arcana, so it has a bigger impact on your life path. And the Lovers is the card of choices. And what I mean by that is the deep choices that you have to make most of the time based on your heart. Okay, bearing in mind you've got so much cup energy in this message. It's very important that this decision is made based on your heart space. So this is a big decision, this is a big crossroads that will have a longer term effect on your life. It's not like, you know, when you decide should I go out tonight or just stay in. We're talking about a big choice. And when you do make that decision, you will bring about abundance. The energy is very clear that you need to trust your intuition and the downloads you're getting, okay, with this rune. And also trust your heart. Make the decision based on your heart. It's all to do with your heart. Because you got the 10 of Cups underneath this. This is the happy ever after card. This is having it all, being completely emotionally fulfilled and being in the moment, really be aware of it and enjoying it and feeling, you know, the gratitude for it. And the 6 of Wands revealed itself underneath, so I couldn't ignore it because the card just slipped for some reason. And the 6 of Wands is a beautiful energy of victory, success. It's having overcome something that was challenging, and in this case, probably the decision that you're having to make. And coming out the other end successful, you know, knowing that you've made the right choice, you are victorious, and it's for all to be seen. This is, there's an element sometimes as well of recognition with the 6 of Wands. You know, it's like doing the lap of victory, basically. So there's a lot of abundance, things to rejoice about, and things you're going to be grateful for coming your way. Your wish has been heard, you know, what you're trying to manifest has been heard by your ancestors, by the universe, and it is coming. You may feel a bit of emotional overwhelm, or you may feel like, you know, your creativity cannot be contained for some of you, depending on whether we're talking about a relationship or a project that you're trying to give birth to, but it's all going around, you know, going towards the right direction, bringing you a lot of happiness is what I can see. So let me grab my oracle for a couple of final messages for you. So we have New Moon in Leo, shine. And the last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. So the clear your mind message is related to this self-reflection. You know, take the time out, reflect on what you're trying to manifest, reflect on, you know, what it is that you want out of your life, because in order to manifest abundance, whatever type of abundance you're trying to manifest, you need to have a very clear mind, and it needs to be spelled out very clearly to the universe or God what it is that you want. What is your 10 of Cups? What is, you know, the ultimate emotional fulfillment for you? So your ancestors are attracting you to the fact that you may be a bit fuzzy about it, all to do with these waves going on, by the way, as I was sensing the overwhelm, you know, emotional overwhelm for some of you. And so it's important that you have clarity. And then shine. It's just embrace it. Once you've got clarity and you know exactly what it is that you want, and you go confidently on the path that you've chosen, just go for it and bask in it, is what they're saying. You know, with the word shine, they're saying, you know, bask in it, enjoy it, because this is something that you're going to be so happy about and you will feel very grateful. So I hope you've enjoyed the journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. I have posted the Tarot Birth cards readings and the star sign readings for December, so I will leave you a card here or here. And as always, I thank you for your time. It's your most precious commodity. I'm very humbled you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a beautiful month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.